think about when AI becomes an unseen professor. So imagine a college student named Alex is working on a research paper late at night. Alex opens a search engine and is looking for some sources. And within seconds, those top results appear. And without thinking twice, Alex clicks the first link. This is something that feels very natural, something we all do almost every day. But here's the twist. Those search results are carefully curated by AI algorithms, quietly deciding which information Alex sees first. And unbeknownst to Alex, the AI has already decided and influenced the direction of his paper. It is as if an unseen digital professor has nudged Alex towards certain sources and perspectives. This is the hidden curriculum of AI, the unintended lessons and influences that AI has on student learning, happening behind the scenes every single day. What are our students really learning from these invisible AI nudges? This talk is about uncovering those hidden lessons and making sure we teach our students what really matters in the age of AI. Let's talk about those invisible influences AI has on student thinking. Every time we use Google, YouTube, or social media for learning, there's an algorithm in the background, quietly shaping what we see. These algorithms prioritize certain answers, images, or posts, and over time, they can subtly influence how students think. For example, a University of Washington study found that image searches for jobs like CEO significantly showed fewer women than in reality. And seeing those biased results actually shifted people's worldviews. Think about that. A simple image search can skew a student's mental picture of who can and cannot be a leader. Thinking about this in an educational context, if a student searches for successful scientists and mostly sees people of one demographic, the unspoken lesson is only people from that demographic are scientists. This is algorithmic bias creeping into a student's mindset. Consider how often students turn to Google with questions like, what are the best careers for me? Or, is college even worth it? The answers they get are filtered through AI-driven rankings. If the algorithm has a bias, perhaps favoring content that's sensational or aligned with the majority view, it might hide diverse perspectives or alternative career paths. A student might never see the story of someone who took an unconventional route to success if the algorithm doesn't deem it necessary or relevant. Over time, these invisible influences add up. Students can develop tunnel vision, thinking the information they are giving is all there is. The hidden curriculum is teaching students to just accept results from these search engines as truth, when in fact, those results are a product of human-coded algorithms and their own blind spots. Let's think about that hidden curriculum in action and how AI affects student decision-making. Decisions like what classes to take, what to major in, or what career they want to pursue. You might think these decisions are purely based on personal interest or advice from their mentors, and some may be. But today, AI is often in the mix, quietly steering choices through recommendations and predictions. Let me illustrate this hypothetical scenario. Meet Jose and Inez. Both are first-year college students, considering computer science as their major. They have comparable grades, but Inez comes from a high school that didn't offer advanced coding classes. Both are eager for guidance, so they each use the university's brand new AI-driven academic advisor app. Jose types in, "Should I major in computer science?" The AI advisor analyzes Jose's profile and pops up a message. "Students like you do well in computer science. Go for it." Inez types the same question, but the AI, noting some differences with her math scores and maybe also factoring some of the demographic data, responds, "Computer science can be challenging. You might want to consider something less intensive." Inez hesitates, second-guessing her ability, while Jose confidently enrolls in Computer Science 101. Do you see what just happened? An algorithm just became a gatekeeper of opportunity. Inez was subtly discouraged by an AI's hidden curriculum, the message that maybe this field isn't for you. This scenario isn't far-fetched. In fact, it mirrors real life. Researchers from the University of Texas discovered at one university an advising algorithm found to label Black students as high risk in some majors at 4 times the rate of their white peers. Advisors trusting this software might unknowingly steer those students away from those majors. Sociologist Ruha Benjamin described this perfectly. Advisors have long told minority students to be cautious about ambitious paths. But now these gatekeepers are armed with complex math, she said. In other words, biased AI predictions make old stereotypes even more valid by giving them a scientific appearance, amplifying those same stereotypes, but under the radar. That's AI's hidden curriculum in action, telling some students that they don't belong in certain fields without anyone explicitly saying so. So what can educators do to make the hidden curriculum visible? As educators and mentors, we need to shine a light on this hidden curriculum. It's time we talk openly about how AI and algorithms influence learning, just like we talk about good study strategies or even time management. Here are 4 key strategies that educators can use. Number 1, bring AI into class discussions. Some educators feel as if they don't know enough to have those conversations. Or if they don't talk about it, maybe students won't use the AI. But let's be honest, most students are using it already. And because of that, we must have open conversations about this hidden curriculum. One way to begin those conversations is by having students compare search results across different browsers or accounts to see how algorithms personalize the content that they see. Number 2, use real-world case studies. Share stories of AI bias, like hiring algorithms discriminating against women, search engines reinforcing stereotypes, or social media algorithms prioritizing sensational or even emotionally charged content, which can distort students' perceptions of current events and reinforce misleading narratives. Number 3, encourage critical consumption of AI content. What does that mean? Have students fact-check AI-generated text and identify the inaccuracies. Students need to recognize that they have control over their own learning and need to develop the critical thinking skills necessary to question and evaluate the information AI provides. And number 4, demystify how algorithms work. Simple classroom exercises can show how AI makes decisions. For example, instructors can have students search for the same topic on different devices and then compare the results, revealing how browsing history and AI personalization shape the information they receive. The new literacy we must teach is AI literacy. Just as we teach digital literacy, we must now teach AI literacy. Students need to understand how AI works, where it influences their lives, and how to engage with it critically and ethically. So what can we do about it? The hidden curriculum of AI doesn't have to stay hidden. By teaching students to recognize AI's influence, we empower them to take control of their own learning and decision-making. AI is powerful, but an informed student is even more powerful. Let's make sure students are equipped for the world that they're stepping into. As educators, we need to challenge ourselves to find small, yet meaningful ways to integrate AI literacy into our teaching. By integrating small, intentional discussions and activities, educators can equip students with the awareness and skills they need to navigate AI's influence in their education and beyond. Thank you.